At forward, number 11, Bernicia Robin. And at forward, number 22, Serena Mosley. The Pirates are coached by Miss Penny Belton. Minnesota, number 3, Mango Mutanda. At forward, a sophomore from Maputo, Mozambique, number 10, Shania Pinto. And at forward, a freshman from Melbourne, Australia, number 12, Last Tier Poa. The Raiders are coached by Zach Banks, Harold Arnold, and David Lowry. And the head coach of your Northwest Florida Raiders, Coach Bart Walker.
Well, welcome in, fans, to Raider Arena here in Niceville, Florida. This is the 4th matchup between the Pensacola State Pirates and your Northwest Florida Raiders. It's Blake White alongside Essig Rhodes, the 3rd. We've got 2 great matchups ahead of you for this evening. The 15-1 Raiders are trying to continue their winning streak here at home, and the men's game to follow. We got tip-off. Let's play some basketball. Raiders win. The Lonnie Cornfield getting the start tonight over Kennedy Kuykendall, who is not present in the building at the moment. Last year Poa shoots a 3. She's coming off of a 30-point career-high performance the last game against Chipola, where she scored 30 of Northwest's 65 points. So we'll see if she can stay hot going forward here tonight. Another strong on-ball screen to start. Pinto, she gets stuck at the lane, but has a nice pivot to make the bucket inside the lane, and that's how the first 2 points get started.
Coach, again, Pinto starting out the night very early, getting a quick bucket. You said this would be the 4th matchup between both of these ball clubs. Lady Raiders winning the last 3 matchups. Let's see what kind of game we have going on tonight.
Well, in the first minute, it's pretty much scripted as usual. A bucket down low by Pinto for the Raiders, and then a shot clock violation and a turnover forced by the Raiders on the other end. We'll see if they can continue this good back and forth throughout the game. Nalani Cornfield brings the ball up.
In the previous matchups,
oh, Cornfield takes a hit down low on the baseline. Coach Stewart's looking for a call, does not get one. She gets herself up.
A lot of contact on that last one.
Great rotation by Masenga Mutunda, who comes over in the help spot, deflects the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Pirate ball on the baseline.
What I was about to say was Lady Raiders are starting out this evening the way they are normally playing their games against Pensacola State. The three past matchups, the highest count that they have gotten to is 48 points, showing a great defense.
And there's a missed shot by Kadijah Chambliss. It's rebounded by the Raiders, but then they come down on the other end and throw it away. Jordan Neal, the point guard for Pensacola State, bringing the ball up. Got a double on-ball screen, or I'm sorry, double away ball screen. Dee Perrin drives, finds Vernisha Robin, who looked like it got blocked on the way up, but the ref instead calls a travel as she comes back down to the ground. We'll take that. Here's Cornfield with the screen away, gets herself open. Does not go with the shot. Instead, goes from Brown to Pinto to Masenga Mutunda in the corner, who drives baseline, can't get the little floater to fall. It's rebounded by Serena Mosley for the Pirates.
Again, you see the Raiders, just about everyone on the floor touching the ball on every possession on offensive end. Great ball reversal. You see Poa with a deflection right there.
You got to like what Coach Stewart has out, or I'm sorry, Coach Walker has out there. 4 freshmen and the player of the year in Pinto. So you're building around your future going forward, and they are producing. Pinto, the only sophomore on the floor. Poa getting the hard foul here. She goes in a little soft. You want to see her go a little bit more and try and finish that off the glass. I don't think she realized that the Pirate was tracking her down. Poa knocks down one shot. And it's just 3-0 as we've gone through 3 minutes of the game. Kadijah Chambliss misses the shots, rebounded by the Raiders. Mutunda brings it up. She tries to get it to Pinto down low, but it's deflected out. However, rebounded by the Raiders. Cornfield drives the lane, can't get it. Pinto rebounds, tries to go up, doesn't get it. Kicks it back out, 15 seconds on the shot clock. There is a mismatch down low. It looks like they were trying to get it down to Pinto. Instead, Shelby Brown throws it away as Cornfield drives into the lane, and a little miscommunication on that pass.
Coach, it looked like they were trying to reset to get another set going. Like you said, miscommunication. Cornfield coming up to the point. The pass goes over her head and out of bounds.
And as the point guard, that's the natural reaction, is come up to the point and go get the ball back if you're going to reset. And after you rebound it for the 3rd time, that's what you want to do. Here's an offensive foul on Dee Perrin for the Pirates as she drives baseline and throws her left shoulder into Cornfield. That's going to be their 2nd foul of the quarter. All right, back in action. The Raiders are moving the ball around. Here comes an on-ball screen. Nope, Shelby Brown fakes it. She gets it down low, trips, and kicks it out. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Gilbert looks up and then almost gets it taken away. Cornfield drives, finds Pinto, and a nice short corner jumper right there to go. Lost art, that shot, but
the mid-range game right now is very lost. All the kids do is step in the gym and stand behind the three-point line and fire them up.
And speaking of firing it up, there's Jordan Neal knocking down the three. And it is tempting to not shoot threes when, you know, you get that extra point for doing less work if it goes in. But I've always enjoyed the old school form of basketball and getting the ball down low, establishing your position, and working the ball inside out. Got a stoppage on the floor. Shelby Brown was
slow to get up.
Yep, she was
a blow to the face.
I didn't even know she was down there, but the officials finally called the stoppage of play to get her out. And in for her is Enos Piper. So the Pirates will take it out right in front of us on the sideline. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's an on-ball double screen. They get it down low to Ty Porcher, and she just bodies her way in, gets it to go off the glass, and we have a tie ball game.
Nice little move. They kick the ball down low from the baseline to Porcher. She takes a power dribble, steps inside, and goes up strong.
Nice ball movement here by the Raiders. Mango Mutunda finding herself open in the corner, and that all started with her first initial pass as she used an on-ball screen or an off-ball screen and got the corner to create that shot. Now there's a body foul going to be on Cornfield. They tried to get the double team off that on-ball screen. That's their tactic tonight. They've been doing this a lot this season, the Lady Raiders, is if there's an on-ball screen set, they immediately go and trap it.
Prevent the ball handler from getting wide open and going to create. It's a great idea.
Well, and the concept of setting an on-ball screen is to get the ball handler open. So if you take that away immediately with the trap, it is a strong tactic. Probably be good to implement that in ourselves.
I do agree.
Well, after a defensive steal by the Raiders that ended up in a travel, the Lady Pirates get it back, kick it in from the sideline, and knock down a shot, and it is now 8-7. They're staying in this ball game. There's a deflection by Cornfield, or from Cornfield. Pirates intercept it, bring it up the floor. Ty Porcher misses the shot, rebounded strongly by Pinto, and up the floor we go.
The reason why Porcher missed that shot, Piper had a hand up in her face playing pretty good defense. That's all it takes. You don't have to block every shot. All you have to do is alter the shot. That's good defense.
And here's a foul on the Pirates that Coach Belford for Pensacola State did not agree with. Nevertheless, the Raiders throw it in from the baseline. Lastir Poa has checked in for Cornfield. She'll become the point guard now. Poa with the strong take, finishes off the glass, and she's going to go to the foul line for the and one. Good take there. Ty Porcher came over a little late and used that body to draw the foul. That's the team's fourth of the quarter.
Well, she got the defense to stand up by slowing down and reversing on the dribble, and she came with a crossover and took her straight to the bucket. Strong basket.
The Raiders come up with the steal. There's not going to be any show of Kennedy Kuykendall today. She is on the bench dressed in street clothes. So it's going to come down to Lastier Poa and Milani Cornfield helping to bring this ball up the floor for the Raiders. There's another turnover. Lots of turnovers so far in this game, 10 total in the first 8 minutes between both teams.
7 total points off of turnovers. 5 of those coming for the Lady Raiders.
And that's their bread and butter. They like to get the points off of turnovers. Here's an on-ball trap, or a trap off the on-ball screen, which leads to a shot clock violation.
Another turnover.
Anaya Brown does knock it down in the corner, but it was a little late. Laura Taylor now checking in for the Raiders.
Strong defensive stand by the Lady Raiders. Spoke on that at the beginning of this game. Pirates only making 48 points. That was the second matchup. Tonight, a minute and a half left in the first quarter, and they're at 7 points.
Poa tries to take it in, gets rejected by Porcher, but then finds Shania Pintu, who knocks down the 2. That's what I like to see too. You get blocked, nowhere to go, you keep fighting, you find the open person, and you knock it down. You don't sit there and worry about it or cry and, oh man, I'm embarrassed. You know, everybody's forgotten about it once I stop talking about it. So
you gotta keep playing.
We're under a minute to go. It's 13-7. Raiders have the lead, 5 on the shot clock. And Gilbert bails them out with a foul. That's going to be her first and the team's second of the quarter.
That'll be her first.
Masenga Mutunda checking in for her now.
Number 3, Mango Utana. And in the game for the Pirates, number 11, Bernicia Robin. And number 22, Serena Motion.
Going to the line is Dijah Chambliss. She knocks down the first. Line a little bit more to have against the Raiders tonight. Chambliss goes 2 for 2 there. Up the floor we go. Masenga now directing traffic. 10 on the shot clock. Pintu has the ball at the top of the key. She makes this first step move, drives, kicks it over to the corner. Enos to Taylor. Taylor throws up a 3 and gets the shooter's roll to go. That's why you keep shooting there. Shooter's roll. That's what I order when I get sushi, is the shooter's roll.
Yes, sir. Basketball all day long.
A missed shot there by the Pirates, come up with it by the Raiders, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. 16-9 is your score. The Lady Raiders, a nice comfortable lead. Got to cut down on the turnovers, however, as we enter the second quarter. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Raider basketball.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes, all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Had a couple of fouls on the end for Pensacola. Shania Pintu knocked down 2 more points for the Raiders to make it 18-9. Right now it's the Pirates ball coming up the floor, down 9. Have passed 1 minute in the second quarter.
Well, Coach, ending that first quarter, taking control of the ball, you had Pensacola State with 7 turnovers. Northwest Florida had 4.
Yeah, right now it's gone up 9-5 since we had our last break. Pensacola State, there's another turnover, as we said it. They make the bucket again at the shot clock violation. That's twice. They've made 2 threes, but it's been shot clock violation before they can get it actually out of the hands. We'll see if that comes back to bite them. I know you need every point you can get when you play the number 2 team in the country, which is the Raiders right now. But that is a testament to the defense of Northwest Florida as well. A full 20 to 30 seconds of defense going up the floor, which is what you want. Now the Raiders commit a turnover. That's their 6th of the game. We got 16 turnovers so far this half between the 2 teams, with a 9-2 point differential between. It's 18-9, 8:05 left in the second quarter. Pensacola State calls a timeout. Right now, if you're Coach Walker, you're just saying, hey, take care of the ball a little bit better. Let's get the shots we want. All right, we can dominate this team down low and get the ball back when we need to. If I'm Pensacola State, definitely want to take care of the ball. Already at 10 turnovers. You need to get the ball up quick against a team like Northwest Florida State if you're going to have a chance.
And they definitely have to be more aggressive going to the rebounds. Right now, total rebounds, Pensacola State sitting with 4 rebounds. Your Lady Raiders have 8. So like you said, Coach, taking care of the ball, let's cut out some of those turnovers, and you have to be more aggressive going to get rebounds, being Pensacola State right now.
Both teams are shooting nicely. 47% field goal percentage for the Raiders and 43% for Pensacola. But the difference is that strong, aggressive defense.
Coach, I was just about to speak on how quick the help comes across when the ball gets into the paint.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost an automatic trap when the ball comes inside the paint.
A little quick timeout there as you see Pintu getting some wrap on her left wrist. She's fine, stays in the game. Lots of off-ball screens here called, and now we have an unforced turnover you don't want to see. Travel on Pintu, it's going to be Pirates ball. See, this right here I feel is where the Pensacola needs to push the ball instead of walking it up. Yeah, run your play, that's important, but you're just kind of playing right into the hand of the defense that the Raiders want.
On the trap.
And there's another trap. Deflected off of Masengo Matunda.
Pensacola just got lucky on that one. I believe it was off their leg.
Throw it in right in front of our sideline here. Find the middle, a tough pass, strong pass. Porche with the miss, but it's rebounded by the Pirates, and then Anaya Brown knocks down a 3 in the wing. And that, if those 2 buzzer beater threes would have counted, we would have a tie game right now. Pintu now tries the 3 from the top of the key. She can't get it to go.
See, Pensacola gets a nice defensive rebound.
Strong.
Nice hands by Pentu.
Yep, deflection by Pentu, steal. Laura Taylor, she tries to go down and make a cross-body pass, but that's deflected and stolen by Dee Prian for the Pirates. And here's another three-point attempt that comes up short, almost like a pass. Serena Mosley catches it, tries to go up, and she also loses the ball herself. Out of bounds it goes, Raider ball. Cornfield checking back in for Laura Taylor. Poa goes up and knocks down a shot. And if you're looking on the floor, Shania Pentu is in the game. Her number has changed to 24. I believe that happened in our last break.
May have been a stain on the jersey for the reason for the jersey change. You remember she had the medical timeout on the side.
Yep, she's had a hand or a wrist taped up, and now she's on the floor with number 24. She will not be number 10 currently in the game, Shania Pentu. Also, Kennedy Kirkendall is on the bench in street clothes. We'll get a reason for that here at halftime. Instead, Nalani Cornfield has taken the starting role for her, and last year Poa is helping bring the ball up as well. Got a lot of weapons on the floor regardless. Cornfield finds Piper in the wing. Too much there. She doesn't draw anything. Rebounded by Dee Prian. She drives up the floor. Finds Anaya Brown, who makes it. However, strong charge taken by Cornfield.
Way to sacrifice your body. See, she sets up, stands there, beats her to the spot, sacrifices her body, and goes down hard. Your teammates really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's giving everything for the team. That's what you want to see from your players.
A lot of the younger players aren't willing to take that charge. They're expecting it to hurt, not knowing how to fall when you do get into the situation. The best thing to do is tuck your chin. As you get close to the ground, reach back. You hit the ground with your hands, roll back, and take the brunt of the blow with your behind.
So we got a missed shot there by the Raiders. Pensacola up with the rebound. It's only an 8-point game.
Great deflection by Poa. Going to continuously hear us commenting on these Lady Raiders defense, the aggression that they have for the defensive end of the floor.
And we're going to see if they can continue that defense coming out of the media timeout. We're going to take a break with them. You're watching Raider basketball. It's 20-12.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
Welcome back here to Raider Arena in Niceville, Florida. 20-12, the Raiders are leading the Pirates. Different second quarter than we had in the first. First quarter ended with a 16-9 Raider lead. Right now we're just sitting at 4-3, and almost 6 minutes have passed. Trying to see if we can get some offense going between both of these teams.
Not very efficient right now. You have the Pirates shooting at 25%. The Lady Raiders shooting at 40% just for the second quarter.
Well, Jordan Neal threw up a shot as the shot clock expired. It was rebounded by the Pirates, but then the Raiders took it away. On the other end, Masengo Mutunda misses a shot, and it's rebounded by Pensacola, and they'll take possession of the ball. Coach, you were talking about before the break, the defense by the Raiders. That's I think the fourth shot clock violation we've heard just in this half. And that just shows you, the Raiders are willing to play 30 seconds of defense every single time down the floor.
The help steps in. Rotation was a little late, but the help was right there as the ball got sent to the post on the entry pass.
Laura Taylor actually was called for it, so the help got in the right spot. But the ball defender was a little behind on getting there. Pirates throw it in from their baseline. Find Porche at the top of the at the free throw line, and she makes a move, gets to the rim, and finishes off the glass. And it's 20-14. The Pirates are sticking around, making this a 6-point game.
I'm noticing on the defensive end, the Lady Raiders, the ball gets a look to the low post. The help slides over immediately, giving up the high post. So that's something to think about if you're on the Pensacola State bench. You have to come up with something. You have to be more effective when you do get the ball open on the high post.
Laura Taylor shoots a three that looked like she wasn't fully set. It misses to the right, rebounded by the Pirates, but on the other end, they commit another turnover. That's their 15th turnover of the game. Normally, though, the Raiders would have a lot more points off of turnovers. Right now, they're only sitting with 7. Offensively, they're just kind of stagnant. I'm not sure if that's the absence of their leading point guard, Kennedy Kuykendall, who's in the street clothes on the bench tonight.
Well, Coach, we talk about taking care of the ball. You say the Pensacola State Pirates with 15 turnovers. The Raiders only with 8. 15 turnovers, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. That magical number 20 is coming real fast.
And there's another turnover right there by Gilbert. The shot clock goes off, but it's just ripped away by the Pirates. On the other end, a missed shot by Serena Mosley, and it's rebounded by Masengo Mutunda, who's fouled in the act of rebounding. That's Pensacola's 4th for the quarter.
If you notice, when Mutunda went with that rebound, there were 3 to 4 Pirates surrounding her. One thing I always say, when you do get caught up in a trap, utilize the pivot. Utilize the pivot. She used it so well. Grabbed the rebound. She didn't just ball up and fold over. She grabbed the rebound, secured it, and used the pivot and got the foul call.
Here's Lastier Poa. She finds the open lane, tries to get it off the glass, but it's a little too much as it bounces off the rim. Ty Porche is found at the free throw line. And then Venetia Robin is found at the free throw line. She tries to drive in and misses. That's the one area of this defense so far is actually the high post middle that the Pirates seem to be getting the ball. And that's the one place you don't want the ball to go when you're on defense.
Like I say, they're so committed to that low post. They're willing to give up the high post. Like I said, if I was a Pirates, I'd start looking at a high-low set. Fake that pass to the low post. Get the trap to commit. Kick it to the high post is just like a free throw.
Shelby Brown was fouled as she rebounded the ball. She's going to the line to shoot two, makes the first one. That's the first points for the Raiders in about 5 minutes. Misses the second. Now, if you see Shania Pinto back on the floor, she is back in her normal number 10 jersey. I guess they got whatever was wrong with it fixed, cleaned up. And now maybe she can feel normal again in her normal 10. Got a loose ball on the ground. It's finally called jump ball and goes to the way of Pensacola, as Raiders and Pirates were falling for it.
Again, attacking those 50-50 balls. This is what coaches look for. Who's going to go for the rebound? Who's going to hustle for that out-of-bounds ball? Who's going to go for that tie-up? These are those little things that count.
Coach, if I'm Pensacola State right now, I'm kind of feeling, okay, we may have a chance if you could just take care of the ball and have a little bit more possessions. You're only down 7, 2 minutes left in the second quarter. The Raiders are not shooting the ball very well tonight, so you're catching them on a bad shooting night. Shot clock goes off. The Pirates throw up a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by the Raiders down the floor. Poa goes up. Looks like she got hit, and they didn't call it.
Well, Coach, these numbers that they've put up tonight seem to match the numbers that they've had on their last 3 matchups. First halftime score was 26-20. Their second matchup, it was 27-13. And the final matchup that they did have, the halftime score was 36-13. Right now with
And you seem to be getting the average right now at 21-14.
With 65 seconds left, 21-14. That is looking like the average of the numbers we've been looking at the previous matchups.
Another shot clock, well, it's not a violation. Another shot clock goes off.
It's a turnover.
It is a turnover, but then, nope, they kept it Raider ball. Thought they had turned the ball over on the other end, which we've seen a lot of this game. Got to capitalize on the opponent's mistakes.
That should make turnover number 16 for this half, correct?
I believe so. 16 turnovers for Pensacola, 9 for the Raiders. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Shelby Brown gets it down low, kicks it out to Pinto, who drives, tries to dump it down to Shelby Brown, but it's just off her fingertips. And that's the 10th turnover for the Raiders. 25 total turnovers in this first half between the teams. So far, it's just a sloppy matchup, but it's keeping Pensacola State close. Again, they had 2 shot clock violations where they made threes. It'd be a 1-point game right now if those counted. So when you catch the number 2 team in the country with a bad shooting night, you got to take advantage. We're at 10 seconds to go. The shot clock is turned off, so there's not going to be a violation on this round. Let's see if they can capitalize and make.
Nice block.
It was tipped as the shot went up, and the buzzer for half goes off, and it's 21-14. The score right now at halftime, the Raiders leading the Pirates. 25 turnovers between both teams. Not a great shooting performance from either side as well. But we are going to take our halftime break. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. You're watching Raider basketball. The Raiders are up 21-14.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
Welcome back here to Niceville, Florida, Raider Arena. At a halftime, it's 21-14. Northwest Florida has the lead. However, a very low offensive scoring segment in the second half from both teams, as the second quarter total was 5-5. And Coach, what do you have to say from what we saw there in the second quarter and the first half?
Coach, looking at Pensacola State, they're shooting 2 for 11, only 18.2% from the field. Like you said, when you have the number 2 team in the nation, you cannot afford to not be effective when you do have the ball. Efficiency is a must. The Lady Raiders only shooting 2 for 9, 22.2%. Right now, they have to be more careful about what they're doing, getting inside, being able to finish. Like you say, the turnovers, taking care of the ball. Now that being 26 total turnovers in the game, the issue of controlling the ball is a major factor.
Well, the first 2 possessions from both teams is pretty much what it was like. Shelby Brown missed the layup, and the Pirates turned the ball over. Here goes Poa with the jump shot. She gets the shooter's roll to go. And there's 2 points and a quick timeout called by Coach Walker. They were in for almost the entire length of half as well. So I'm sure they went over a bunch of things, and now he's just trying to make sure they go over it again. And Shawnee Gilbert's going to check in for the Raiders. But yeah, Coach, the turnover game, 26 turnovers between the 2 teams. You want to stay away from getting... There's 3 phases of the turnover game that I look for. There's the double digits. You want to stay out of that. Right now, both teams are in it. The 15 mark. Normally, if you're in a fast, aggressive team, 15 is about the most that you will give. And right now, the Pirates are at 16. The Raiders are getting close. And then the 20 mark, anything from 20 and above, that spells disaster for most teams.
Yes. Like you say, the Lady Raiders right now with 10 turnovers. Coach, the last matchup when these 2 teams played each other, talking about taking care of the ball, we had Masengo Mutunda leading the team, her and Kirkendall both with 5 assists, taking pretty good care of the ball. We had Shania Pintu. She was able to come out with 20 points in that last matchup. Right now, scoring is being an issue.
Well, Pintu's with 8, Poa's with 8. Those lead all scorers. And on the Pensacola end, that's about the 8th or 9th shot clock that we have heard off go this night. But they have to take advantage of scoring when a team like the Raiders can't get it going either. Shelby Brown down low again with the miss.
Like you say, Pintu and Poa both with 8 points. They were also the 2 leading scorers from the last matchup. Pintu with 20 and Poa finished out with 18.
Shelby Brown, her 3rd attempt of the half, cannot get it to go. And the shooting woes continue for the Raiders. Shelby's going to come out. Enos Piper's going to check in. You mentioned Masengo and Kennedy Kuykendall taking care of the ball the last game, Coach. Well, one of those 2 are out. Kennedy Kuykendall in street clothes on the bench. She's normally the quarterback of this team, trying to move the offense and make the correct passes. I don't know if her absence is hurting this team or not, but right there, Poa, the backup, taking care of the ball off of a steal and finds Enos Piper up the floor to get finally some transition buckets going for the Raiders.
That was my question for you, Coach. How do you think missing those 5 assists from Kirkendall, how do you think it's going to affect those Lady Raiders? Are they going to be able to stand strong and still win by committee? Or is there going to be something that they're going to miss and it's going to hurt them?
Masengo Mutunda comes off the on-ball screen set by Pinto, makes a nice jump shot. And now we finally have, looks like, some rhythm going as we have had 3 made baskets in a row from both teams. Nice ball fake by Kadijah Chambliss. She drives the lane, can't get it to go. Kicks it out to Dee Prian. She drives the lane and gets hit on the head. So she's gonna go to the line and shoot free throws. She's still a little wobbly, looks like on the baseline. Not sure if she got hit in the eye, if she worked contacts or what, but she shakes it off, heads to the free throw line.
Pinto bailed her out with this one by swinging the arm down. I believe going to the rack on that play, she was a little out of control. Didn't have anything going for her. Had Pinto not dropped the arm, I believe that would have just been something flipped up off the glass and it would have been a rebound and pushed back the other way.
0 for 2 from the line goes the Pirates, again not being able to take advantage. Rebounded by the Raiders, up the floor they go. Pinto kicks it over to Gilbert, sets an on-ball screen. Gilbert back to Pinto, who's open off the roll, and Pinto knocks it down off the glass. The bank is open. You can hear the Raider fans not agree on that call. Lastier Poa was playing in front of the ball handler and took it from her, but said it was a reach-in foul. And it's going to be the second foul on the Raiders, second one for Pinto of the game. I'm sorry, for Lastier Poa for the game. Pirates take it out on the sideline. Another strong defensive effort there by Poa. Getting in the face of the ball handler.
What happened on that, when the ball was picked up, you have no more dribbles on the defensive end. You're supposed to swarm at that point. Attack, attack, attack. Once the offensive player has no more dribbles, the defense has to attack.
Masengo Mutunda tries a three-pointer attempt in the corner. Can't get it to go. It's tipped off the Raiders. Pensacola ball. 29-16 is the score. We're approaching midway point of the third quarter. You know, one thing these Raiders do, they play really good one-on-one defense, and that allows them to do the two-on-two on-ball traps. But if you wanted to go one-on-one with these ladies, it's tough to get an open shot or get to the lane. You got to earn it.
Because they have a strong commitment on the defensive end.
Wow, and if you're here watching this game, two officials made two different calls that it looked like it tipped off of the Pensacola Pirates. And you can hear the crowd behind me also not agreeing on the call. One official called it in the direction of Pensacola, and the top official called a foul on the Raiders. So it stays Pensacola ball. They miss, and off the missed shot, it's tipped off, and now it'll be Raider ball.
What's the saying right there, Coach? Ball doesn't lie.
Ball doesn't lie. We're going to have a quick 30-second timeout. We're going to take one quick break with them. You're watching Raider basketball. Raiders are up 29-16.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, Hometown heroes all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
All right, out of the timeout, it's going to be Raider ball, 29-16. They are trying to extend their lead here. And we're under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Poa is bringing the ball up. She tries to make an across-the-body, cross-court pass. I've never agreed with those. Laura Taylor goes in and makes a hard foul. As Serena Mosley got the steal and is going to get to go to the line for the free throw.
Coach, I've always thought that was a bad decision. Why would you go down and create a foul, giving the offense an opportunity to score with the clock stopped? If you just go down and play solid defense, they make the bucket, they make the bucket. It's only 2 points. Give up those 2 points, get the ball in, go back down on your offensive end, and get those 2 points right back.
It was actually Anaya Brown that got the steal and was at the foul line. She went and made both. (29-17) is the score now.
Skip pass is available.
Trying to get on-ball screens. Pirates fake the trap. Piper drives in and gets the and one bucket. I thought that ref was going to call a charge there for a second, so I paused.
Piper had been sitting in the corner waiting for it. She had her hand up earlier, wanting the pass. She was wide open for the shot. She slid up to the wing. As the ball came around, she finally got it ready and knew what she wanted to do. Going strong to the cup, finished with a great layup.
Now she gets to earn
possible three-point play.
Some free buckets. She can't get it to go, but Pinto comes out of nowhere, rebounds it. She can't get it either. The shooting woes continue.
As the Raiders keep up the defensive pressure.
We're 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nice cross step there from Khadijah Chambliss. She gets herself open into the lane and gets it to go off the glass. Poa, some struggle at half court as Dee Prian comes up limping, but she finds Mango Mutunda, who knocks down a nice jump shot.
I believe she hurt her thigh trying to reach in, being a little too aggressive, trying to take the ball from Poa.
She got tied up on herself. And then there's another controversial call as Khadijah Chambliss drives in. Laura Taylor and Shania Pinto were there, hands up, stopping the driver from going any further, and the official called an on-body foul.
Well, Coach, right about now, from where we're sitting at, everything against the Raiders is going to be controversial with these fans we have right here.
Another deflection. As you see here, this is the previous foul. Pinto's just standing there. So if the foul's coming, it was on Laura Taylor, and it was. That's her third foul.
You get a charge. Cornfield, solid defense.
Dee Prian picks up the foul. It's her fourth foul. So as we inch closer to the end mark of the game, the players that have been on the floor the most are starting to get in foul trouble.
It wasn't traveling. Come on now, wake up. Come on, right?
As you can hear again, the crowd behind me. Everything against the Raiders is going to be argued right about now.
There was a travel call. It's the 13th turnover by the Raiders. Pensacola State at 19 turnovers. A very low-scoring game than what we're used to seeing. And that's the 20th turnover there by Pensacola State as it's thrown away and it hits the sideline. Raiders ball, we're under 3 minutes to go. It's 33-19. Cornfield's bringing the ball up for the Raiders, setting the play up. And here it bounces off of Matunda's leg out of bounds and it goes back to the Pirates.
Coach, again, we talk about assist to turnover ratio. Pensacola Pirates, 5 assists with 20 turnovers.
Negative 15 performance tonight. And it's showing, that's why they're stuck with 19 points.
Look at the Lady Raiders, 7 assists with 14 turnovers.
And when your star point guard is sitting out, you can't be sitting there with a -7 on that as well. You're trying to get the points you need and the buckets you need. Down low is Takesha Porche. She makes it 21 for the Pensacola Pirates.
Right now on this end of the floor, you see the Pirates are trying to turn up their defensive intensity as they get called for the foul.
And you see the shot we're showing you now at the end of the bench is Kennedy Kuykendall, new hair. Not the golden locks we're used to seeing, but she is in street clothes for tonight. Cornfield has the starting spot in her position. Right now trying to make sure the Raiders take care of this ball. Poa drives hard, gets the body contact. She's gonna go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws.
That foul's going to be on the Pirates. Number 10, Takesha Porche. That'll be her second.
That's Porche's second foul for Pensacola State. Now they have 5 for the game. And as Coach Walker was calling Enos Piper over to talk to her, one of the officials handed Poa the ball, and it's a violation, so she's only getting 1, and she misses the 1 shot. No, I'm not really sure I agree with that call. It wasn't like you were putting somebody in there to get an advantage. He was taking her out to talk to her, and at least on the first one. And the Pirates come down and take advantage, and they score. Now it's a 10-point lead that the Raiders have with under 2 minutes. Poa drives again, gets blocked, and then a late whistle comes in from the ref at the high post.
Coach, if you noticed on this play here, Poa got to the rack with the same head ball pass fake. She knew she wanted to go baseline. She looked to the top of the key.
And while we're waiting for the free throw to happen, the coach for Pensacola, Penny Belford, is at half court and just giving the official everything she's got. She's going to be teed up. And she did not like the call. It was a late whistle as Poa drove from the move you were talking about, Coach. She drove in, didn't get it to go. And I understand the Pensacola State's frustration because you get a stop like that after making it back to a 10-point game. And the ref, whether that was a foul or not, bails the other team out. That's what you're thinking as the coach. And now Poa gets to go and shoot not only the technical fouls, but also her her foul shot as well.
Well, right now, if I'm Coach Belford, I'm going to tell my team, you can't go for all the ball fakes. Stay on the ground. Play solid defense. Right now, we have to boost their turnovers. We have to slow down on our turnovers and create turnovers for them. See if we can't penetrate the ball, get our foul count up. We have to do something at this point to be able to put points up on the board.
Well, that's 4 points right there from Lastier Poa. She not only makes her 2 free throws from the foul that was committed, but she makes the 2 technicals as well. And just like that, it goes from a 10-point game to a 14-point game with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Frustrating for Pensacola State when you, again, have some momentum go your way, and then it's taken away. But lucky for the Raiders as they finally have found some offense this quarter. Here goes Pentu driving to the lane, and she makes 2 more points. So just then on that possession, there's 6 points for the Raiders, much needed, and earned the old-fashioned way from the line and down low. We're under a minute to go now.
How important was that technical foul?
Poe comes up with the steal, looks up the floor, finds Cornfield. It was deflected a little bit. Cornfield got hit hard trying to go for it. And the Raiders, Mango Matunda and Serena Mosley were both on the floor, but Matunda's going to get called for the 3. Matunda's going to get called for the foul.
And I'm with the crowd on this one. I'm not understanding how you get a foul out of that one.
I'm not sure either.
Possession was not established. It's a free ball. That might be why I don't wear stripes.
If there was possession, it was still the Raiders' ball because they had intercepted it and thrown the ball up the floor, and then all team members were trying to go after it.
Gain control.
So I'm not sure how they said the Pirates had the ball, allowing Masengo Mutunda to commit the foul. Both free throws are made, however, by the Pirates. We're at 30 seconds on the clock. And on the other end, Masengo Mutunda drives in and I guess gets a chance here to make up for that last call. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2 as well. Both teams are at 5 fouls for the quarter.
Coach, I'll say the last 3 free throws to come out of play have all come from the left side of the floor with the penetration going to the baseline. I'm going to tell my team I want the better ball handler on the left side. Pass fake, ball fake, whatever it is you want to do to the top of the key. Drive baseline every time.
Mutunda makes the last free throw. And it's 40-25 now.
Until they can find something to beat that, I would stick with it.
I agree. Raiders come up now in a full court press.
Here's the
and
trap.
Here's the trap. Smart move. I love this move here by Coach Walker. You know you've got them on the ropes. If you can get some more pressure and create some transition buckets and go up before you enter the 4th quarter, now's the time to do it. 40-25. The shot clock and game clock are almost simultaneous.
Good defense. Good defense.
Pentu comes in, knocks it away. Mutunda grabs it, and then we have a kickball. It should be Raiders' ball on the sideline with 2.3 seconds to go.
Right now, Coach, I feel like the Lady Raiders are trying to break their spirits. Like you said, take advantage. Apply pressure. Send that message. We're about to take this game home.
Cornfield's going to take the ball out for the Raiders on the sideline. Again, 2.3 seconds in the 3rd quarter. You might be able to catch, shoot. Oh, a little miscommunication, but Pentu grabs, fires, and can't get it to go. A little miscommunication there on who should have gotten that ball, but Pentu still set and shot at the Raiders logo on the floor. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, the Raiders are finally starting to score some offense and make their lead a little bit larger. It's 40-25, and we're going to start this 4th quarter just as soon as we come back. You're watching Raider basketball.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
Welcome back here to Niceville, Florida, Raider Arena, the start of the fourth quarter. Northwest Florida up 40-25 on the Pirates. Kind of broke away a little bit there in the third quarter. It's 19-11. Finally getting some offense from both sides of the floor after the 5-5 offensive performance in the second quarter. Now we have a quick whistle hand check on Lastier Poa. That's her third.
That foul's going to be on the Raiders. Number 12, Lastier Poa. That'll be her third. Team's first.
Well, Coach, I'm looking at numbers right now. So far through three quarters, points in the paint, everything's about even. Points in the paint, points off of turnovers, and second chance points. Points in the paint, you have Pensacola State with 12 and Northwest Florida with 14 points in the paint.
Here's another steal. Shania Pinto getting it, pushing it hard up the floor, passes it to Enos Piper, can't make it. But then Cornfield finds her down low, wide open. And Enos Piper knocks it down.
And right there, that would change the count that I was just about to speak on. Points off of turnovers, Pensacola State with 10 points off turnovers. Right there, that will make Northwest Florida's 13th point off of turnovers.
Well, you know what Enos did there? She missed the shot, set herself back up to go where the defense wasn't. I tell players that all the time. Go where the defense isn't. Don't go where the defense is. And she was just standing down there on the block, wide open. Nolani Cornfield, great court vision to look up, find her, drops it down and scores. And on the other end, Pirates miscommunicate again, and it's back to the Raiders here in the fourth quarter as they're trying to break away and finish this thing off. Cornfield drives, finds Poe in the corner. She makes a nice head fake, and this time makes the bucket. And Coach, that's the same move that she made on the left side. Now she's doing it on the right side, and she can't be stopped. Nice head fake from her.
I don't know if it's the baseline drive, the side of the court, or what.
Well, Dee Prian on the other end for the Pirates makes the same move. She scores. And then down on this end,
Prian fakes baseline and drives the middle. Down on this side, a fake to the top of the key and drive baseline.
On the other end, quick bucket by Shania Pinto. She leads with Poa 14 points between all players. And this is the speed that we have become accustomed to from the Raiders. They're finally finding it here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Coach, earlier we spoke on Shania Pinto and Lastier Poa putting up 20 points and 18 points. Well, the Lady Pirates seem to get their buckets by committee. Oh.
Here's Dee Prian driving into the lane.
Takes a hard fall and hits her head.
Now Cornfield looks like she was playing, here's the replay. She does bump her right there. Instead of getting shoulder to shoulder and cutting off her running lane, she instead comes through the body, and you can see it causes Prian to slip. That's going to be Cornfield's first foul, the team's third. Excuse me, Cornfield's third foul, the team's second. Prian's at the line. She misses the first.
While I'm speaking on Pensacola State scoring by committee, the bench points scoring from Pensacola State, they have 14 points coming off the bench. Again, showing you that they will score all around. It's not just one or two people that will put up the points for you to focus on. You have to really be aware of everyone and where they're at on the floor.
Nice ball movement from Cornfield to Pinto down to Piper. She makes another bucket, going where the defense isn't. It's the best thing you can do on offense. They're there to stop you. You're there to try and get open and score. So Piper's figured something out here.
Find an empty space in the floor. You can stand there and make yourself seen.
I love the unselfishness and the court vision, too, by the other Lady Raiders. Their assist level were low for the most of this game, but here in the second half, they've really started passing that ball around and finding each other. Sabu Gay is checked in for the Raiders. her first action. Pirates throw up a shot, can't get it to go, but Tashika Porche recovers and scores. Cornfield had the right idea, but Piper and her were not on the same page. She was trying to get, Piper was open. I don't think she realized how open she was. Cornfield saw it, tried to get it down. It's deflected out, and on the other end, Porche again scores 2 for the Lady Pirates. Turnover count 24 for Pensacola, 16 for the Raiders. Super high number.
Coach, something I'm noticing about the Pirates defense, if you look at how the Raiders are playing defense, once the ball goes to the low post, or if you fake the pass to the low post, they seem to commit to the trap. And I'm looking at the Pirates, they're more willing to give up the low post, and they're trying to pack the high part of the lane. A little bit of a different sight for the defensive sets on both teams.
And it leaves somebody open down there for the Raiders, but it's hard to combat it when you have Pintu, Shelby Brown, Enos Piper. You've got a lot of depth down low. And here,
Anaya Brown with the 3.
Anaya Brown. Pirates are finding some motivation, and they're starting to creep back just a little bit. It's now a 13-point game. Sabu drives. That's deflected. That's another turnover for Northwest.
Turnover number 18. That horrible 20 is creeping up real quick. 18 turnovers and 10 assists. As the Pensacola State Pirates, they have 25 turnovers right now and only 7 assists.
This has been the Achilles heel of the Pirates all day, though, as they'll get a deflection and a steal on one end and then come down the other end and commit their own turnover in some capacity.
Efficiency rating is not very high.
The Lady Pirates now look like they've shifted into a 1-3-1 defense. Cornfield was trying to hit Poa in the corner. Poa and Cornfield were not on the same page there.
Poa wanted to slide from the corner, slide up to the wing position.
And Cornfield wanted her in the corner. Coach Walker calls a timeout.
Coach, that comes from communication and playing together, knowing where your teammate wants to be.
We're going to take a quick break ourselves. We'll be right back. You're watching Raider Basketball 48-35.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes, all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
Here we are back in Niceville, Florida, Raider Arena. It's a 48-35 ball game with 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Raiders have had 19 turnovers to Pirates 25. It's been a sloppy game offensively. Strong block there.
Off those turnovers, those Lady Pirates have 15 points. The Lady Raiders with only 13 points.
And that turnover to assist ratio we were talking about. 25 turnovers, 7 assists for the Pirates, and 19 and 10 assists for the Raiders. So both are in the negative when it comes to the turnover assist margin. Here, Poa tries to sell that charge. but instead it's going to be a blocking foul, and that's going to be her 4th. Cornfield checks back in. She sat after that timeout a little frustrated, trying to get her mind right. She looks good now. Poe was with 4, so you want to try and save her for the last little bit of the game before she fouls out. And then on the other end, on the same end, Serena Mosley gets picked up for an offensive foul, so now it'll go to the other end. And that's her 5th foul. It wasn't Serena Mosley, it was Takesha Porche, the leading scorer for the Pirates. That's her 5th, and she is done for the game.
I was going to say, that's going to hurt the Lady Pirates. Porche with her 5th foul. She was the most effective player they had right now.
Pirates are still staying in their zone defense. It's the 1-3-1. I guess they went to the 1-3-1 to try and stop the drive. I'm still not sure about this decision by the coach, but because it leads to opportunities like that for the Raiders, which is what they're good at. Shania Pinto getting the ball down low and knocking it off the glass.
Now, Coach, without the drive, that was almost the same play. Fake the pass up to the top of the key, dump it into the post, simple layup.
Simple basketball at that point.
Fundamental basketball. Oh, good defense.
Nice block there by Shelby Brown as Kadijah Chambliss tries to drive.
Lady Raiders call a timeout.
Timeout on the floor. I think it's a full timeout. I think right now you just want to make sure you finish these final couple minutes to the best of your ability. 4:09 to go. It's 50-35. Raider fans, make sure you go to nwfraiders.com/region8tourney. There you can buy tickets, you can see the brackets and more for the state tournament that's going to be here at Raider Arena for the men and women's side, April 7th through the 10th. So if that's something you want to check out, you want to see all the JUCO teams from the state, come here and battle it out for state tournament rights. Again, Northwest NWFRaiders.com/region8tourney to buy tickets and find brackets.
Well, right now, Coach, we talk about Porche fouling out with her five fouls. She was leading the Lady Raiders with 14 points. So we have the Lady Raiders missing their starting point guard, Crocodile, and we have now the Pirates missing Porche with her 5th foul. How effective can they be with Porche on the bench now?
Well, when you have Pinto and Brown and Piper and really Poa just making a head fake and getting to the lane, that rim is going to be hard to protect now for Pensacola.
Right now, I believe they found the rhythm. Like you say, they're getting to the lane with that ball fake, pass fake, whatever, to the top, and they're real comfortable driving to the lane. They're either driving to the lane for that bucket, or they get the simple dump down. What do you do to stop that right now?
Well, if I'm Pensacola, I'm still not sure about the 1-3-1. Nice play there, drawn up from Pensacola off the baseline, makes it a 13-point game. I'm just not sure about this 1-3-1 because the Raiders want to get the ball down to the low post, and in the 1-3-1 you leave the opposite low post open right here.
Just for the offside rebound.
Shelby
Brown
Brown
puts it right back to the bucket.
So I can't figure that out. So to go back to answer your question, 1, I would not be in a 1-3-1. 2, I would be trying to clog the lane because the Raiders, yeah, they'll get shots. Masenga Mutunda's out there, their three-point shooter. But if you're aware of where she's at and you try and stop Pinto and Brown and their guards from penetrating the lane, which is what the Raiders want to do. They're an old school team. Coach Walker's an old school coach. That's how they get their points.
You see old school defense right there.
An old school defense, yeah.
Creating another turnover.
Ball's passed in here by Pinto.
15-point deficit. 3:15 left in the game.
And every time Pensacola looks like they have any momentum, they go down on the other end and commit a turnover. It's 27 turnovers now for Pensacola, and they're only shooting 39% from field goal.
Coach, I don't know if I want to go to a 3-2 or a man, being the Lady Pirates right now.
Well, whatever you can do to stop the penetration drive and the down low motion that the Raiders want to get into.
Do you go real old school with a 2-1-2?
Hey, if it works, that's what I want to be in. On this possession, a lot of fumbling of the ball from the Raiders. They did get a second opportunity, but Masenga Mutunda fumbles the ball on the wing, and it's going to be Pirate ball. Still a 15-point lead. It's a lead, but when a game like this happens and there's still 2.5 minutes left, you just don't want to see the other team get hot in any capacity and try and come back to tie this thing up and take it into overtime. That's the 28th turnover committed by the Pirates. Shelby Brown takes it. She's just been coming up short all night, it seems, but a terrific hustle play by Shelby Brown. You know what? If you're not going to be able to make shots, if you're going to play like that for me, you're on the floor. And there's another hustle play. Cornfield gets knocked to the ground. That should be a foul. A late whistle comes in. And I believe it's finally called. Deprian is the culprit on that call for the Pirates. Tough physical final couple minutes here from both teams. Deprian now, that's her 5th foul, so she's also coming out for the Pirates. And now 2 of their starters for Pensacola are out. Prian is the starting point guard, so now you've got your leading scorer and your starting point guard out. Raiders just have to take care of the ball, get to the foul line when Pensacola starts fouling, and just finish this game off. Don't get anybody hurt. Don't do anything you would regret for the next game. Just learn from this film. Get ready for the next one. Matundo on our end misses. Rebounded by the Pirates. Down on the other end, they miss. Rebounded by the Raiders. We're at 1:20 seconds left in the game. Raiders are in conservative ball form. Gilbert does fire up a 3. It does not go. Fighting for it are the ladies down inside the paint. It's tipped off of a Pirate, and it'll stay Raider ball.
So you were saying with 2.5 minutes left, the 15.
You see here as the girls struggle for the rebound, both Brown and Pinto went for it.
Showing that those last 2.5 minutes, those were still meaningful minutes with the 15-point deficit. 2.5 minutes. Now we are down with 63 seconds left in this game. And you still see hustle from both teams.
Well, and that's what should happen. I mean, you play the game for an extended amount of minutes. And it's not 40. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not 39 minutes. It's not 38. It's 40 minutes. And that's what you have to give.
40 minutes of hustle.
We're going to take one last break, I believe, for the game. It's 1 minute, 3 seconds left. 37-52. Raiders are trying to finish this thing out.
We're more than just a place. We're the starting line for your career, your next chapter, your future. There's no limit to what you can achieve at Northwest Florida State College. Artists, champions, leaders, hometown heroes, all begin here, inspiring generations to become something greater than themselves and moving our community forward. At Northwest Florida State College, futures begin here.
Back here at Raider Arena, 63 seconds left on the clock. 52-37, Raiders are up. It's been a sloppy game on both ends. 29 turnovers for the Pirates, 20 turnovers for the Raiders. 19 fouls for the Pirates, 15 fouls for the Raiders.
Both teams with 28 rebounds.
Yeah, in places it seems evenly matched. And even moments where Pensacola felt like they could have came back, tied it, or had a chance to gain all the momentum, they just hurt themselves going forward. Here's a putback from Anaya Brown. Shelby Brown finally gets it to go. Nice pump fake move there, up and under. Under 30 seconds to go. You just want to get out of this one if you're the Raiders. Unscathed. .23 seconds left. Shot clock's turned off. This should be the final possession.
Post the final score of the previous matchup, 68-40. Almost about those same numbers.
Yep, this will be the fourth time this season that the Raiders have beaten Pensacola State. And it has gone final, 54-39. The Raiders move to 16-1 on the season. 2 games left before the state tournament. You are going to see them play, 3 games left before the state tournament. They play Tuesday at Gulf Coast, Thursday at Tallahassee, and then we'll wrap things up here next Saturday against Chipola. That's the number 2 and number 3 teams in the country. Strong performance here by the Raiders. Shania Pintu and Lastier Poa lead the Raiders both with 14 points. Lastier and Cornfield had to step in for Kennedy Kuykendall, who was not dressed tonight.
Looking here, I see Cornfield. She stepped up with the point guard position. She comes out of the game with 4 assists. And you said Poa also with 14 points. She's coming right behind her. She has 3 assists. So I'm looking at the Lady Raiders. Also, they are winning by committee.
You can see some of the highlights from the game here. Strong look. He's talking about Cornfield playing for Kuykendall. She finds Shelby Brown there.
Nice strong move up and over. Brings it right back under and goes right up for the bucket.
The one thing I do want to see going forward for the Raiders, not only taking care of the ball a little bit better, not having 20 turnovers like they did tonight, but also their bench. If they're going to make a strong run in the state tournament, the national tournament, they're going to need more play from their bench. Pensacola State outscored them 21-11 in a game where, yeah, the Raiders won by 15, but any moment it could have been the Pirates coming down and taking care of business.
Well, Coach, if you look at the score for the fourth quarter, both teams only hitting 14 points. Again, finishing out the fourth quarter, the Lady Raiders only shooting 43%. Finishing out the game, they come up with 42% shooting from the field. As you look at the Lady Pirates, fourth quarter shooting, they were 6 for 12, shooting 50%. Finishing out the game with 37% shooting from the field.
Well, we're going to wrap things up here. Lady Raiders do get the win 54-39. It was a sloppy performance from both teams, committing almost 50 turnovers between the pair. Raiders have 3 more games before the state tournament. It's time to clean things up. It's been Blake White, Essex Rhodes. We're going to have the second game for you against the men coming up here in about 15 minutes. We'll see you back then.